Welcome to this video in which we're going to look at the rules of noughts and crosses puzzles. Now, noughts and crosses puzzles are played on a range of different grid sizes. This particular puzzle is on an 8x8 grid, and you must place 4 crosses and 4 noughts in each row and column. The number of noughts and crosses may change for a different grid size. For instance, on a 10x10 grid, it's 5 noughts and 5 crosses, because you must always have an equal number of noughts and crosses in each row and column. Now, the next rule is that you can never have more than 2 of the same symbol adjacent to itself in a row or column. So since we have 2 crosses here, then this can't be an X and this can't be an X. Now, since there's only 2 options, a nought or a cross, then in fact we know that these must both therefore be noughts. The next rule in noughts and crosses puzzles is a slightly trickier one perhaps to get your head around, but it's fairly simple, and it just says that you cannot repeat an individual row or an individual column in the grid. So let's say that it turns out that we have this pattern in this particular column. So this meets the rules. We have 4 noughts and 4 crosses, and we never have the same run more than 2 squares in a row. So if this were the identity of one of the columns, then no other column in the grid could have exactly the same identity. So this column, for instance, couldn't also be 0, 0, x, x, 0, 0, x, x. And likewise for each row, if this had a particular identity, let's say this was also xx, 00, xx, 00, then no other row in the grid could have the same makeup. Okay, those are the rules of noughts and crosses puzzles. If you'd like to try a puzzle, we'll include a link with this video, and we'll post a run-through of how to solve that puzzle shortly.